Welcome back, everybody. Big week this week.
There she is.
This is our third one, so now we have 300 amp hours. Or we will as soon as we're done. Alright, our DC-DC charger. Pretty excited about that guy. So this is our toilet, and we're gonna move it into a smaller space, which will be down under here under this bench, and we're gonna close this up a little bit. Sometimes you gotta manhandle it a little bit to get it out of there. Gonna put a swivel under this seat so that we can flip it around, or flip around that way, and then utilize it as seating space.
This is what you do in van life when you don't have latches that hold the cupboards up.
One of these days we'll figure it out what to use right here, but it pays to be tall. There's a bit of a difference between how Shyla does it and how I do it, but the technique is just to flop it in there. Ready.
I think this is a spicy pickled carrot. I got a chickpea frittata. It's vegan. I think this is pickled beets and cabbage. And then I also got this, which is pretty interesting. I've never heard or tried this. This is beet kvass. It has beet juice and then sourdough starter. It's a probiotic drink. So we'll see if that's good.
That was so good.
Breakfast was good. We just finished breakfast and now we are on our way further down south. Brad and I are officially back in the van for full-time travel, and our first destination, I guess you could say, would be San Diego. We are going to San Diego for a Tiny Fest that's happening this coming weekend. And so we're taking our time down the California coast. Last night we were in Monterey, and I think today we're trying to get to Big Sur, or around Big Sur. Since Tiny Fest is in about 5 days, we're just going to take our time. We might visit some friends along the way, and that's the plan. Pit stop! We decided to stop at the beach. I don't know what beach this is. Behind us, it's Chief's first time at the beach and the ocean. Chief is way too strong for me to walk him on a leash. So Brad has been generous enough to take on that task. Look at the beach, how beautiful. was your first time at the beach?
Had a good time, huh?
A lot of poop.
A lot of dog poop.
Interesting.
Somebody inscribed February 2022. $7.22 a gallon. I thought the desert was expensive. Just get a little bit.
Hi, Chief. I felt really nervous and I kind of want Brad to drive. Oh, it's just like a drop off. I don't like driving in roads like this.
But we are very high up on some BLM land on a one-lane road.
The problem is you never know, like you really just don't know what the road's like until you get on it.
We did find a spot earlier from iOverlander on Highway 1 on the coast, but we got up on the road and it definitely seemed a little sketchy, so we actually backed down and turned around and drove maybe another hour and a half to hopefully this site. But this road's a little crazy too. Oh gosh. You want me to drive?
Yeah, I want you to drive. Just slow down. It's different when it's on the passenger side versus this side.
Yeah, and you're leaning towards the downhill side.
Yeah.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. This is our front porch for the night. This is our view for the night. Feels like the Bay Area. Feels awesome out here. So excited. So excited. You excited? The spot was really nice there for a minute.
Come on. Horse. Chief and our smaller dogs have had a hard time jumping in and out of the van, so we got this ramp so that can help them easily get in and out of the van. Fits perfect, first time trying it on the van.
Handicap ramp.
Handicap ramp. Oh, Chief.
Come on, Chief.
She's just, Sophia just doesn't, she doesn't want to do anything. He drinks about 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water a day, which our smaller dogs definitely don't drink that much, so it's been an adjustment. But it's all good.
Freaking incredible. It's getting colder too.
Thank you for the weather report. Can always just shiver out. Always here today. Today, let's cuddle you up in your blankie. There you go. In case you're wondering if they get along, she's not so sure about him. Brad, can you help her out and tell her? Do you think she'll figure it out? She'll figure it out. You missed it, Sophie. Yay!
How's the new swivel seat?
Love it. the best decision ever.
Look at it, look at it.
We made it to Santa Monica Beach. Oh, and it feels so good. It's like the perfect weather, not too windy, warm. We're just like hanging out with the dogs. We got here about an hour ago, and I think we're gonna stay in the lot. There's like a public parking lot that you can stay in till like 7 p.m. I believe, and then after that we'll probably go find street parking somewhere. We haven't been in this area since we used to live around here. We used to live in LA County a few years back. Feels good to be back though.
So good to be back. Our old stomping grounds. It's the perfect day, perfect weather. It? Ready?
We have to find a place to stay for the night because the admission expires at 6 p.m. here in this lot, and there's no overnight parking. So we have to find overnight parking. I have no idea where we're gonna go. Price of salad. Price of salad. My steak that's resting.
Big old honkin' steak that's still cooking. Perfecto. Well, this is where we stayed last night. We got to sleep right next to the ocean, which is really nice. But we got somewhere we got to go this morning. Somewhere delicious.
You got these apartments. I wonder how much they cost. Probably millions for that beach view. And parking was free, so that's the best thing.
So we used to come to Lodge all the time anytime we'd visit LA after we moved away from LA. They specialize in long fermented breads like we used to make in Portland. And I haven't had a country loaf in a long time, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the coffee cake. I'm excited for the toast with ricotta and seasonal jam. Just excited to be here. And the weather's gorgeous. Oh, it feels so good to be back in Southern California.
What's up, you guys? We're at Tiny Fest in San Diego.
Yes, we are.
So we're exploring all the different tiny living options. And we're just hanging out. We're giving tours of our van.
Yeah, so stick around. We're going to show you a few different living options if you're looking to live tiny. So stick around.